What if the next internet pop star isn't even real? Because lately, AI influencers have been blowing up everywhere. They're pulling millions of views, building fan bases, and even landing brand deals. So I started thinking, what if instead of creating another random AI influencer, I tried building a full AI pop star from scratch? And that's exactly what I did. Meet Justin Iglesias. He can talk.
What's up, guys? I'm Justin Iglesias. So apparently I'm joining today's podcast. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they're setting me up a little here.
He can dance. And he can generate content from any angle while staying completely consistent. And the craziest part? I created him and generated all this content in less than 30 minutes. And here's the secret. I only used one tool to do it. It's called Influencer Studio. Let me show you the process. This is Influencer Studio's dashboard, and these are the creation modes. Since we need to create the character first, I selected Influencer mode. Here are some influencers I created before, but for this project, a completely new character will be created from scratch. So I clicked on Create New. Now there are two options here. You can either upload existing photos to train your influencer or generate a completely new influencer using AI. For this example, I selected the AI generation option. Now, this next section is important. You'll notice there are different starting points available here. These aren't fixed templates. They're more like personality foundations for the AI to build from. So even if multiple people choose the same starting point, the results will still come out differently. There are styles like Boy Next Door, Male Model, Urban King, Gamer Boy, Fitness King, and more. For this influencer, I selected Boy Next Door as the starting point. Because for this type of AI pop star, I wanted a look that felt relatable, trendy, and naturally charismatic. Now let's customize him further. I changed the ethnicity to Latin. I set the body shape to slim and skinny. For the hairstyle, I selected a fade cut, along with brown hair and brown eyes. Now for the additional attributes. This is where the overall personality and aesthetic gets refined further. So I added youthful pop star vibe, trendy streetwear, expressive eyes, charming smile, soft boy aesthetic, and 2010 celebrity energy. Now once everything was set, the AI generated multiple influencer concepts to choose from. And honestly, some of these already looked like real internet celebrities. But instead of selecting a single face directly, I used the face combine feature. This lets two different faces get blended together to create a more unique final result. And after combining a few options, this became the final influencer. So I decided to move forward with this look. Now after this, the final step is training the influencer model. This usually only takes around 2 to 3 minutes, and once it's done, the influencer becomes fully ready to use across different types of content. Now let's move to the next step. Let's generate social media posts. So I went back to the dashboard and selected Bulk Social Content Mode. This is where full social media posts can be generated automatically using AI. And honestly, this is where the whole workflow starts becoming really powerful. Because instead of creating posts manually one by one, entire batches of content can be generated in minutes. Now, there are 3 generation modes available here: auto-generate, upload reference, and use template. For this example, I selected Use Template. Now, there are tons of different aesthetic styles available here like Traveler, Old Money, Gym Bro, Street Style, Tech Bro, Gentleman, Musician Vibe, Sports Fan, and more. Since this influencer is supposed to feel like a young internet pop star, I selected Musician Vibe. Then selected the number of posts to generate, adjusted the aspect ratio, and now let's generate the content. Now check these out. These already look like real celebrity Instagram posts. The outfits, the lighting, the camera angles, everything looks natural. And what's nice about this is that every post also comes with matching captions and hashtags automatically generated for you. So instead of thinking about what to write for every upload, you can simply copy, paste, and post the content directly to social media. Now that the content posts are done, the next step is making the influencer actually talk. So I went back to the dashboard and selected Talking Head mode. This feature lets you generate up to 30 minutes length of realistic talking head videos using AI. Now, there are two options here. You can either upload an existing starting image or generate a brand new talking head frame directly inside the tool. For this example, I decided to generate the talking head frame. So first, I selected the influencer, then I chose a template style. There are different setups available here, but I went with the podcast studio template. Now, once that's selected, the AI automatically generates multiple talking head frames of the influencer inside a podcast setup. And what's nice about this is that it generates different camera angles automatically, so you can choose whichever composition you prefer. For this example, I selected the frame in the middle. Next, select the video model. They have multiple models available, but I find V'd lip sync best for natural results. Next, I uploaded the audio file. But if you don't already have audio prepared, you can also generate the voice directly inside Influencer Studio. Now, once everything is ready, I clicked Generate.
What's up, guys? I'm Justin Iglesias. So apparently I'm joining today's podcast. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they're setting me up a little here. They told me they picked a bunch of questions from you guys online, and honestly, some of y'all are wild in the comments. But for real though, I appreciate all the support lately. Seeing the edits, the reposts, the messages, it's actually crazy.
Check out the movement, the lip sync, and the expressions. Everything looks surprisingly natural. So instead of filming a creator manually, you can generate talking videos for your influencer automatically. Now for the final part. Let's make the influencer move. So I went back to the dashboard and selected Motion Control Mode. This feature lets you transfer motion from an existing video onto your AI influencer. So for the reference motion, you can either upload a video file or paste the URL of a video you want to copy the movement from. For this example, I used a dance reference video. Next, I uploaded the image frame of Justin, and for better facial consistency, I also selected Justin as the influencer reference here. This helps preserve the identity better during movement. Now below that, you can choose whether the animation should follow the orientation from the reference video or the orientation from the uploaded image. Once everything was set, I clicked Generate. And just like that, our influencer can now join the latest TikTok dance trends without breaking a sweat. With one AI tool, I created an influencer that can post bulk content, talk to the audience, and even generate full movement-based videos while still maintaining the same identity consistently. So, if you want to try Influencer Studio for yourself, the link is in the description. Now go build the next internet celebrity.